Hey, Pusinet. So on this video, like I mentioned before, I'm going to India for a kind of a medical training, and I thought, well, not many people get to travel for a long period of time like this in developing country, and I'm going to be living in other people's homes and stuff, so it's not really traveling as per se. So I thought I would show you what I prepare as my kit to remain prepared and stuff. So everything that I carry for 1 month is in here. So I'll go through the bag and then I'll show you the bag. Let's start with my outside. So I'll be carrying some clothes on me that I'm always going to have. Don't worry, they're clean. So when I bought my Scotty vest, I ordered that from the website, and it's underwears, but they have like little pockets inside. So they have one in the front, one in the back, and I bought some. So basically those will be my underwears over there. The advantage of this is that means that, because a lot of, when I've been reading, pickpockets and stuff, they know that you're carrying a money belt, and they know that you're carrying stuff, and then, I mean, more and more, you develop one system, they get better at breaking the system. The advantage of this one, so that means like unless they really go into my pants, there's I can still keep some stuff. So even if I get stolen my bag or stuff, so basically what I'll carry on this will be some money. And actually, once because I'm still using the credit card right now, but once I finish with the credit card, I'll be putting this kind of a little bit in a bag like this, but those water seals bag, so that means that everything will be sealed. So I got like cord, but it's Kevlar cord, so it's very resistant. A little bit more cord and a compass. A handcuff key, but this is a ceramic one, so that means molded, not recognized by a metal detector. And this is a 4 gig, I think. Yeah, I think it's a 4 gig. 4 gig memory card. So as you can see, it's very small, and so I have all my information in there. The reason I carry this so that I have like a copy of my passport and stuff. So even if I get on naked and undressed or whatever, naked, I wouldn't have this. But even if I get stolen and everything, I can still recuperate a lot of the information. So I have a copy of my passports and my picture of my passports and stuff. So I have all information on it, all the maps where I'm going to be, where I'm going to go, all the Canadian embassy all across the country. So I have this all on this, and all I have to do is find a computer somewhere and I can click it. As well as I'll be keeping a copy of my passport photocopy in there, plus keeping my passport like not too far. So all this will be on the underwear, so that means I always have something on me. Next, as a belt, I'll be using the Blackhawk belt, and this one has like a special ring so that you can use it as a rappel device, and it is very heavy as well, so very heavy duty handle here. I'll have a buff. So a lot of people like they carry like a Shema, whatever. What I like about this buff, so this is a UV protected one. So basically now I can, like carry like this. It doesn't look much, but that means I can protect myself from the sun or from the sand if there's a sandstorm or whatever, or mosquitoes even. And I can do all the stuff that the regular buff can do. I can create, protection like this. I can protect my neck. So that's why I like the buff a lot. It's smaller, it's compact, and that one it's a special one for the sun, basically sunscreen 95%. So, and on me at all times, I'll be carrying the SteriPen Freedom. So that one is a USB. You can basically, there's a little USB over here that you can refresh in as well. The flashlight. So all you have to do is see, like if you open the door and you turn it the other way, and then you go on one way, and then sometimes a little bit difficult, as you can see it worked before and now it's not working. But basically you have to turn it one side and turn it the other side. And so on that I'll have it on me all the time. The advantage of the SteriPen versus like a normal filter of water, so that means like when I'm in a restaurant or something, any drink that is going to be brought to me, I can sterilize with that. So basically all it works is that you put it in a drink, turn it until the light comes green, and that means now you know that your drink is sterile. So now for the best, so that I'll have on me at all time, constantly, wherever I go. Then in the mountains, a little bit cold, so I'll be carrying a little bit of a fleece vest. They told us to bring our own gloves, so I'll bring my own gloves. All my stuff for my machine. So this is another cool product. So this is called the Lifesaver bottle, and I'll probably do a whole video on this, but I'll put actually a link on a talk from the TED Talk, which I first learned about those things. And actually in my preparation at home, I'll carry the bigger bottle, but this bottle is awesome. So basically all you have to do is unscrew the bottom here, fill that with water, put that on, push a few times, and you just drink that like a regular bottle. But the filter inside that stuff, and also it has a, I'll put it in, but it has also a carbon filter on it. So the thing is that it filters pretty much everything, and you'll see with the TED Talk, it's hard not to be convinced about having one of those bottles. And as you can see, there's a strap. So it makes it easy to carry, easy to have access to it, and I'll have this on me all the time. The advantage of this is that now pretty much any water that I see around, I can just scoop it up, drink it, and prepare it. So then I have my my net, my mosquito net. I also have my own bedding. So this is a cotton, 100% cotton bed. So that means I can just put that over the bed, and it's my home bedding. So as you can see, it's pretty compact. But with all the risk of having bed bugs and stuff, I'm not taking any chance on bringing my own stuff. This is a pretty cool device. I didn't have a chance to try it yet. I just played with it a little bit. But as you can see right now, it looks like, you know, any normal bandana. But if you leave that in the water, so 50 minutes for sure, 45 minutes is best, it becomes like a gel. And it's all like little granules inside when it's dry. And basically it cools. So what you do after that is basically you attach that in your neck, and it cools your whole neck. So it's awesome little gadget there, and I'll be able to try it because I'm going at the highest season that I hate heat, and I'll be there at 45, 50 degrees Celsius, people. It's ridiculous, but anyway, so I'll be able to try it, and when I come back I'll do a review a little bit more and stuff, because if this stuff works like it promised, that means now in my first aid kit it will have a space, because you see how thin it can be. Well, now that means I can have a cold pack at all time because it's reusable. So that means now I can put that on the heel, on whatever, and it can have a cool effect. So that's one there. Because it's medical, I have to have the white coat. So another book I'm bringing, but this one is in case I need it to as well. It's an awesome little book that I bought, and I recommend it. And actually, I think I mentioned about it in the past, but it's how to avoid being killed in the war zone. So she's a war correspondent, and she wrote a book on pretty much everything that you would need, like how to use an AK-47 to first aid stuff, how to make a bug-out bag, first aid stuff, little trick of the trade of, like, you know, what to carry in your bags and stuff. And I kind of rely on the list that she gave me to what I put on my bag. So an awesome little book. So rain jacket is it's going to be not only the hot season but the monsoon season. So I got some antibiotics that I needed to carry. I'm bringing with me as well a EpiPen because I'm going to be living with families and stuff, and I'm not quite sure how, like what I'm going to encounter, new foods, new stuff, and also if something happens in other people, then I'll be able to provide help because I don't know what kind of medical service they have as well. A little bit of a t-shirt. It's a system from Colombia. It's called Omni Freeze Zero. So apparently when more you sweat, more this gets cool. So it's going to be interesting to try. So I bought this just for strip. This will be my, as you can see, I slim it down a little bit because I brought just stuff for when I go. But basically this is my Scotty vest. I got all kind of, basically I have a kit that can survive 72 hours in there. But as you can see, it looks like I'm not carrying anything. From the documentation as well as serve as a piece of clothes. I'll do a video when I come back to see what worked, what didn't work, what I'm going to carry and what I'm going to change or not change because of, oh yeah, okay. So it's for my first aid kit. And to see what works and what didn't work, because of the kit, the way I'm carrying and stuff. In some of the literature that they send us, they said, do not carry a backpack. People will steal your backpack. Well, basically now I have a backpack on me at all times with some kit that I want to carry. And I look, you know, I look touristy and I look like I'm not carrying anything on me or whatever. But pretty much I have a lot of stuff on there here for 72-hour survival. So a bit of organic mosquitoes, but although where I'm going to go, I'll be higher up in the mountains, so they probably won't get any mosquitoes. This is the solar little kit, so I got all my stuff there to recharge my gear. This little pocket here that I have right now is kind of my, this is the few alcohol stuff that I have. I got a whole bunch of bags with laundry, soaps, shaving cream, and again, more and more of those alcohol. Like I'll carry that everywhere that I'm going to go. Travel adapter, as some of you may know, across the world they use different type of plugs and stuff. So basically this one has like all different type of, like, depending of, so if I pull right there, you kind of put the region that you are and stuff, and you'll be able to open all those things and stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty much like the bag, and the bag is a marmot. I'm carrying also a headlamp and a little clock. And then for the bag is a marmot. As you can see, all waterproof, can become kind of a backpack, and has nice little pockets on the side here so I can put all the small stuff and everything. Very robust little handles and stuff. So hopefully that'll be great to travel.